BRP expires on December 31st, 2024, you'll need to obtain an e-visa before that date. However, before you can apply, you should receive an email from the UK Home Office. So be sure to keep an eye out for the email notification, which will look exactly like this email, and it's going to be from Do Not Reply e-visa, direct mail. And the email says important information about your BRP and changes to the UK immigration system. We are contacting you because your biometric residence permits (BRP, which can be used to demonstrate your immigration status, will expire on 31st of December 2024. The expiry of your BRP card does not affect your immigration status. However, how you prove your status will change from 2025. The UK border and immigration system is becoming digital. This means that physical documents like BRPs.
How much money did you make last month?
About $300,000.
And how did you make all that money?
We run a bunch of Shopify stores.
How can someone...
Vignette stickers are being replaced by e-visas if you become a British citizen since you were last issued with a BRP. You will have the right of a board in the UK to prove your right. You can use your passport or your certificate of entitlement to prove your right. So if you're travelling overseas during 2024, here's the deal. You still gotta bring along your physical BRP card if it's not expired yet. That's the requirement until the end of the year. But come January 1st, you won't need it anymore. That's why it's super important to get that e-visa sorted out. Airlines, border force, immigration, they're all going digital. They'll check your visa or your leave to enter or remain in the UK digitally. Your e-visa will be linked right to your passport. So keep those emails in check and get that e-visa sorted. Here's another reason to keep your UK visa immigration account up to date. If you renew your passport, make sure your new passport details are updated on their website. Otherwise, they might not recognise you. Everything needs to be current. And hey, if you've lost your BRP, there's a link you'll need to contact. You'll find it in the email you get from the Home Office. One more thing to note. It's not just for the main applicant. It's for everyone in the family. So make sure you're checking your email to ensure all your family members are sorted out. If you haven't received it yet, don't worry. There's still plenty of time before December 31st. You'll likely get it before then. Now, let's talk about the process for applying for your e-visa. It's actually pretty simple, just 3 steps. Step 1. Create a UKVI account. Step 2. Confirm your identity using the UK Immigration ID Check app. This part can be a bit frustrating, but it's necessary. You'll need to use this app provided by the UK Home Office or UK Business Immigration. Step 3. Once your account is set up and your identity is confirmed, you can take passport photos and link them to your UKVI account. To get a UK visa account, it's pretty straightforward. If you've recently renewed or applied for a UK visa, you should already have a UKVI account. So you can skip that part. But if you don't have one yet, don't worry. You'll receive an email from UKVI. In that email, you'll find a link to sign in if you already have an account. If not, you'll need to create one from scratch. Once you've got your UKVI account sorted, you'll move on to proving your identity with the app. To set up a UK visa account, you'll need a few things. Firstly, your date of birth is essential. Additionally, you'll require your BRP number. If you don't possess a BRP, your passport will suffice. Besides, having a smartphone is necessary. Furthermore, ensure you have access to an email address and a phone number. That's all you need to get started. So these are the essentials for setting up your UKVI account. If you're creating an account for someone else, like your dependent or child, the requirements remain the same. However, during the process on the app, they'll prompt you to confirm that you have the authority to do so for that individual. For instance, if you're the parent, once you receive the link to create the UKVI account, you'll encounter a screen like this. Have you ever had a biometric residence permit? You answer yes or no. And next up is, your biometric residence permit BRP valid? Is it valid or is it expired less than a year ago? So your response will obviously depend on your particular situation. And then who are you creating this account for? Let's imagine you're setting it up for yourself. You'd choose Me. If it's for someone else, like your child, you'd select Parent and proceed accordingly. Also, they'll ask for your name. You enter your given names exactly as they appear on your passport and your biometric residence card. Ensure you use your legal names for this step. Next, they'll ask for your country of nationality. And then also, you need to answer which identity document are you using? Are you using your passport or your BRP for the process? If you're using your BRP,
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not.
ensure it hasn't expired more than a year ago. If you're using your passport, make sure it's not expired at all. Once you've answered the initial questions, the process continues with further inquiries until you successfully create your UKVI account. After creating your account, you'll receive another email. This time, they'll ask for the email address you want to use for the process, as well as your current mobile number. Another email will follow to assist you in logging into your UKVI account. For security purposes, they'll send a code to either the email address or the mobile number you provided. Input this code, and you'll gain access to your UKVI account. Once you've successfully created your UKVI account and logged in again, completing the security check, they'll send you a code to confirm your identity. After this, they'll provide you with a link to link your UKVI account to an e-visa. However, you can only do this after completing your ID check. The ID check is conducted through an app called the UK Immigration ID Check app. Simply tap on the link provided in the email, and you'll be directed to the app to complete the process. I believe the best approach is to follow the link provided in the email directly to the Play Store or the App Store. This ensures you download the correct app needed for the process. Rather than manually searching in the App Store, relying on the link from the email ensures you get the right one. Just follow the step-by-step guide provided in the email, and you'll be directed to download the app you need. I hope that's clear. When you download the app, here's how you'll verify your identity. Pay close attention. You'll be prompted to take a picture of the back of your BRP card. You have the option to use either your passport or your BRP card for this step. That's exactly what I did. I highly recommend reading the instructions very carefully. After capturing the back of the card, they'll prompt you to take a picture of the front. Here's the interesting part. They want to detect the chip on your passport or biometric residence permit. Did you know there's actually a chip embedded in these documents? The app is designed to detect this chip to ensure authenticity. Following the instructions on the ID app, you'll be asked to place your phone on the ID card you're using. Whether it's your passport or BRP, chips are located in different places on different cards. Therefore, the app will instruct you to move your phone around on the card until it detects the chip. Once detected, you'll be prompted to keep it still. This process allows the app to gather the necessary information it needs for verification. If you've successfully completed the process, you'll receive an email confirming it. This email will be from noreplyhomeoffice.gov. They'll likely say something along the lines of, your reference number is .do. And then they might say, we will email you to let you know when you can view your e-visa. So a few seconds or minutes later, you might receive another email. This one will contain your reference number. You can now view your EV visa, which is your online immigration status you will need to sign in and reference numbers related to your application process. So let's break down the process step by step. After successfully creating your UKVI account and logging in again, they'll send you a code to confirm your identity. This code will be sent to either your email or phone number provided during registration. Once you input the correct code, you'll gain access to your account. Now, your UKVI account is linked to your passport, which is why it's crucial to keep your details updated. If you renew your passport or change your phone number, make sure to update your information on the app. Accessing your UKVI account will require your date of birth, access to your phone or email, and the ID document you use to create the account, such as your BRP. Inside your UKVI account, you'll find your e-visa, which displays your immigration status. It provides detailed information about your settlement status, allowing you to live, work, study, and rent in the UK. You can even generate a share code for employers or landlords to verify your immigration status quickly.